Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Williams. Let's talk about logging into the databases through our library portal. You're going to have to do this in order to do good research. I did not say you could not just use websites. I said in order to do good research, you're going to have to do this. So you need both. When you bring up your web page, whatever it is, you need to go immediately to midland.edu. You should see probably one of the familiar pictures. This one's of the baseball team with their Go Shaps Up. Awesome picture. Notice we have all kinds of links. We don't need any of these until we get down here. We need services and resources. Hold on that drop down. The second option is library, Fasken LRC. Click on that, please. Then you see the picture of the nice big tree in front of the library and the front of the library. Keep scrolling. Scroll past the speedy search bar. Please note that on this screen and the following, there is a link to the PDF for the instructions. I'm going to take you down to this button. You should get down to a series of big square and rectangle buttons that says Research Databases. You should go to that page, and it should reassure you because it says MyAthens/online research databases. There again is another link to the instructions. Let us please click on MyAthens online database search. You should then see MC Midland College, probably this picture of the flagpoles, and your organizational accounts. What this means for you is your email address and the password for that email address. That means the one that Midland College has for you. If you cannot or are not using your MC Gmail account or it's not working, you need to get in touch with the people who do the email because that's how you sign in around here to the best of my knowledge. There is no other way as far as I know. You can always go to the help desk in Midland College's site and ask for help with that. So I'm going to log myself in. My username and password are, of course, different than yours. And I'm going to click Sign In. This says now, please wait while we transfer you to MyAthens. When it works, this is what you will see. A nice big, kind of boring, but nevertheless nice big list of live links you can click on to do your research. You can also choose favorite resources and tick the checkboxes next to the relevant name so that whenever you log in from your own computer, you have a list of favorite resources, the ones that you use a lot. You have everything in the world. You have Speedy Search, which is a multi-database searching tool. Cengage Learning, that's linked to your textbooks. Credo Reference, eBook Central, EBSCO Learning, you have a lot of things. Ovid Technologies, ProQuest and Chadwick Healy, lots of stuff. GeoRef, Science and Technology, in case you were worried, all kinds of things. Salem Press, Taylor and Francis Online, Teaching Direct, lots of stuff. You even have Flipster, that's really neat. That's a neat thing that we have through the library. I'm going to go to Speedy Search just because I use it a lot. Speedy Search is part of EBSCO, so it's not kicking me out of MyAthens. It's just keeping me in the right place. So for my pretend research topic, let me see, what shall I click on? Let's see if they have anything that kind of specific. I don't know. It may say, what the heck are you talking about? Your initial search query did not yield any results. Very interesting. I don't read that language. I don't want urban history in Eastern Europe. Odessa port plant is, of course, in Russia, as you can see by the names of the people who wrote the source. You may have to search in more than one database, so you should be able to go back to, for example, New Search and get out of this and go back into the main page for MyAthens and check another thing. Do not give up until you have found what you're looking for. So this isn't a good enough search. It's too specific. It's not covered by the information in this database. It doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about. I can new search again in this database, or I can go back from there. Should be able to hit the back arrow and get back into New Athens. If not, click on exit, and let's hope it takes us back to where we were. This goes back to EBSCO. This goes back finally to MyAthens, which is where you want to be. Try a different database. Try a different search term. Search terms are important. They have to be pretty specific. If you do a big general search term like garbage, do you know how many million things you're going to find that have nothing to do with what you want? But if you want to find out something about, for example, recycling certain kinds of garbage, you need to type that in maybe and see what happens. Or recycling garbage in Texas, something like that. Sometimes the more specific you are, the more sources you will find. However, that will, of course, often narrow your search further. But if you switch terms around, if you phrase it differently, that might be the best thing in the world for you. Thanks for listening. I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know what I can do to help you.